All right, guys. This is the introduction to DevOps from zero to hero course, and we're starting now. I understand that there are many channels on YouTube that explains DevOps, but not every channel explains DevOps from the scratch. Not every channel explains DevOps from the bottom right to the top. And in this course, I'll be breaking the concept of DevOps down by chunks. So you will understand every concept. I will teach you like a child. So you can be able to understand everything you need to know on DevOps. All right, so first of all is introduction. Let me introduce myself. My name is Jesu Tofumi Adeboye, and well, I didn't just start my career as a DevOps engineer. I started as um, a UI UX designer. Well, I love when they call me UX designer back then, but right. And my main focus was just to, to design websites and applications, and to make prototypes. But, while working with designing, I started became curious, to know how things work behind, how things work, how applications run behind the scene, how the actual, how applications are deployed and how they are made available to users, right? So with this curiosity, I wanted to understand, how server works, how code are being deployed and so on, right? So, and this made me to learn the process of the operational side of software, where um, where smooth deployment, where reliability is very important, right? So in this process, I discovered DevOps and I started learning DevOps, and it has actually helped me to connect and develop. It has actually helped me to connect development and operations, right, by using better collaboration and automation. So that's I now know how things run behind the scene, which is why I will actually break everything down for you like a day-old baby. All right, so and trust me, you can trust me. We're going to actually do many fun things, many engaging things. I will make this course very lively and engaging so that you understand it you understand every bit of it. So my advice is, just take this I will advise you to actually, take it step by step, right? And another thing is you have to put your mind to it, as humans, right? Whatever we put our mind to definitely is possible. We can achieve it. And trust me, by the end of this course, once you are done with this course, you will beat your chest and you will say, yes, I am a DevOps engineer. All right. So moving forward, right? Why DevOps? I mean, why do you want to learn DevOps? Why do you want to, you know, start start? Why do you want to know what is behind the scene? I mean, why? Have you asked yourself? And the reason there are so many reasons, right? There are many reasons, and one of the reasons is just DevOps helps to solve it helps to solve real world problems. You understand? It solve real world problems in tech companies like startups, you know, like fintech, like Web3 companies, and it helps to solve these problems and it helps companies to actually move fast, right? So before DevOps, right, there are the processes of um, application from the addition to the production is always very chaotic, is always very like will I even say azadik? Let me use that word, right? And with the inception of DevOps, right, DevOps has actually made everything have actually make everything pretty much easy. And the ones I highlighted here is DevOps is in really high demand. In this present time, there are so many companies there are so many startups that are looking for, people in DevOps, right? And for example, okay, let me just before I give that example, right? Companies around the world are adopting, as you can see what I wrote here, right? They are adopting the DevOps practices, to build and deliver software faster. CEOs are burning money, right? Investors are really burning their capitals, right? So they need to, you know, you need to move fast and more reliable. So which is why companies are moving to it. And DevOps engineer role are, ranked among the um, topmost in demand role in tech jobs globally, right? And sincerely speaking, you and I will not want to do or will not want to learn what is becoming extinct. We don't want to learn that, right? So, which is and DevOps is, a is a role that is really in high demand presently. And also, DevOps helps, it helps companies to scale and automate. All these words like deploy, like scale, like automate, we are still going to understand those words because I will explain every single thing to you uh, as we proceed in this course, right? So, and also, right, jobs opportunity, there are many jobs opportunity um, in DevOps, because DevOps is in high demand and companies are looking for DevOps engineers. So there are many that's provided many jobs opportunity. And well, DevOps can DevOps is also, it prepares you for the future of tech. You understand? Because companies are moving to tech. Modern tech companies now they are built on, cloud computing, they are built on automation, they are built on CI/CD pipelines and and so on. So it's actually it is the center of all this. DevOps sits at the center of all these things, right? And DevOps teaches, it teaches problem solving, not just tools. DevOps is not about tools, it is a culture. It is a culture. So, and in this course, we are going to learn every single thing. So before we move to the next um section, I will implore you, I will I will advise to put your mind to this course because it's about to get interesting. Trust me, it's about to get interesting and you will know it, right? Um, from my story personally, right? I used to be someone who sometimes I don't I find it difficult to understand complex things, right? Sometimes I find it difficult to understand some things. And when I started, DevOps was kind of difficult for me to understand, but I had to put my mind to it. And at the end of the day, this is me giving you back the knowledge I have. And trust me, you will really enjoy the ride. I'll tell you to put your mind to it and let's go. So I've come to the end of this section. If um if you actually enjoy this brief introduction, you can just kindly subscribe to this channel and then um like this video so that it can actually reach out, it can reach people who are in need of this course and then we can ride on. All right. So thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.